Man må gerne spasse lidt ud, når man er blevet medlem af The Book Club. Fyldt med nørder, fyldt med piger åbenbart. Hvis jeg spiller med af Doki Doki Literature Club, end at finde min egen virtuelle kæreste. Jeg lavede det i fuld skærm, så det kommer lige til at hakke i en kort stund. Skulle jeg komme tilbage igen? Der var den, yes. Og sidste gang stoppede vi lige præcis, før vi skulle til at skrive vores digt. Så lad os komme i gang. Og forresten, inden vi går helt i gang, så har jeg hentet forskellige smøremidler til min hals. Sidst der havde jeg ingenting, udover en lille smule kold kaffe. Nu har vi kold kakao, vi har koldt vand, der er vand brus i, til at smøre stemmebånden, fordi det er godt nok blevet slidt. Efter sidste gang, der sad jeg bare og lavede speak i, jamen det er næsten 3 timer i streg jo. Det var relentless. Så lad os komme i gang her. Målet er stadigvæk Yuri. Yuri is our babe. Så lad os skynde os at komme i gang her. Hun kunne godt lide mere sofistikerede ord. Som contamination bliver hun nok glad for. Disaster, anxiety, essence. Ja. Climax, variance. Heaven sent, after image. Tror jeg også selv hun brugte i hendes digt. Vertigo, disarray, det var forresten lige en enkelt ting. If this. Super munter musik, vil jeg sige. Hov, det er den der. Jeg går lige hurtigt ind og pinger en lille bitte ting her. Sådan der. Der gør vi. Sådan der. Godt. Jeg skulle lige ind og pinge min vores Discord server, så folk går med på, at vi er i gang med at streame. Og så fortsætter vi lige med at sammensætte det her. Oh my god. Der var den. Så fortsætter vi lige ved at sammensætte den her fantastiske digt, der bare kan gøre hendes hjerte helt blødgjort. Jeg ved ikke, er hjerter noget, man blødgør? Fickle. Extraordinary. Breathe. Extraordinary. Det er hende, okay. Covet. Melancholy. Determination. Nightgown. Det er hende der, okay. Tenacious. Det er lidt de samme ord, der går igen, kan man sige. Fra gang til gang, ikke? Analysis. Starscape. Unrestrained. Okay, jeg tror faktisk kun vi missede hende en gang måske. Okay, så må vi se en gang. Monica. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Den går simpelthen ikke, Monica. Don't worry. I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yep. You must have a lot. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Det lyder så dejligt og lovende. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Hvad er det, du skriver, Bjarke? Nom nom nom. Mer hentai. Hentai? Just you wait. Monica. Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Siger hun så. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Of all people. I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people, huh? What do you mean, you people? Så, Brian, nu må du lige sit down, shut up, og så kan du lære noget om unge piger i en bogklub. Because it's right in your name. Monica? Squid? What? Monica. Siger hun så viser hun lige sin røv. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Okay? Siger nå. Fine. Your actions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Og lige husk at udtale hendes navn ordentligt, fordi at hun har trods alt vores veninde appen spasset ud. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything all right? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. God. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, all right. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Papers at her desk. Gerald, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber razor up and down her desk. Okay, det vidste det ikke op, jeg ned i hendes hoved, bare sådan. Så er der noget galt, drenge og piger. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Geralt. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. Nu får vi lige et dybere øjeblik, drenge og piger. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you know anything, so I'll drop it now. No. Tror jeg måske der er noget at gøre med, at vi sagde, at hun ligesom var valg nummer 2, hvis vi skulle gå hjem, hvis hende her Juri, hun alligevel spurgte os, om vi gerne vil følges med hende. Det kan måske noget med det at gøre, jeg er ikke sikker. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest. Det er et fremragende spørgsmål, Brian. Det gælder selvfølgelig om at få læst en masse bøger, når man er med i en bogklub. Og se, at den består af mig og 4 piger. Så skal man også se, hvor mange af dem man kan pløje igennem, ja. Det er ligesom sådan en stor traktor eller lastbil med en plov foran, og det er bare sne på vejen, ikke? Det gælder ligesom om at få fjernet forhindringer, som man siger, eller øvrigt. Oprindeligt var målet åbenbart bare, eller var det rent faktisk bare at bruge tiden efter skole og få læst nogle bøger. Men så var skumle hovedperson, som slet ikke har noget med mig at gøre, tænkte så, at det var mulighed for at lære nogle piger at kende. Sådan nogle skumle bagtanker har jeg aldrig nogensinde haft. Så. A person of interest. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Geralt. Me? How on earth could you come to that conclusion? Tell me now. Fortæl mig det. Oh. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know. Oh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. Jeg skal holde mig til at skræmme for ting her. Det var fordi det bliver lidt pinligt, så jeg skal lige holde mine fingre i gang, som man siger. Okay, det lød skummelt. Jeg har fundet mig en kuglepinde at sidde og røre ved. Jeg nyder noget dansk vand. Så. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Det er en kid simulator. Lidt, det tror jeg. Han var også medlem i en bogklub, da han skrev mange af hans sangtekster. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Gerald. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Oh? Jeg har ikke læst bøger, jeg har lavet damer. Burde det så være. I've said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. All right. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from a desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. Mens hun er i en sorg. But she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Så gå tættere på, idiot. Jeg har hørt noget snakke om, at spillet var en 5 timer eller sådan noget. Men Sigurd sagde, at det egentlig varede 8 timer, fordi at der sker en twist på et tidspunkt, og så vil man måske gerne spille på New Game Plus, eller et eller andet. Efter det er sket, eller et eller andet. Jeg ved ikke, hvad der kommer til at ske. Så jeg går ud fra, at det er sådan en 4-5 timer at spille igennem en gang. Men det kan godt være, det går 12 længere tid, når jeg sidder og læser det hele op sådan her. Eller det kan ikke bare være, det kommer sandsynligvis til at gøre det, men... Ja. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. Okay, lige stille på. Det er det, vi kom til. I sigh and sit myself down. God damn it, dude, skal jeg lige stille på? I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Jamen jeg tror der er et eller andet særligt ved det. Altså der er mange der snakker om det. Og jeg synes som udgangspunkt så er det bare sådan en helt almindelig interaktiv, hvad det hedder, interaktiv fiction, er det der hedder? Skorstræk dating sim, og hvis man sammenligner med dem, så er det helt almindeligt. Altså det eneste bemærkelsesværdige ved det her, det er så bare, at det er gratis at hente på Steam. Så der, jeg tror der er mere til det end det. Men jeg ved ikke hvad det er. Jeg har bevidst undgået at søge på det. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Er der nogen, der bruger et hul i klasselokalet? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. Let's go. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Yuri, I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? No, I don't have any thoughts. How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. God damn it. Så vi kan til at føle sig akavet. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal, you know? It's very big, but it's not a big deal. But never mind. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori, you know? Sayori? Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Is she really a werewolf? Jeg har prøvet at give dem hver deres lille twist og dialekt her. Men nogle gange så skifter den en lille smule. Jeg tror, Juris, det er den, jeg kan mest konsistent. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Hey Sigurd, velkommen til. Or maybe I'm just... det er mig. Or maybe I'm just reading too much reading into it a little too much. Doesn't it? Geralt. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Jeg tror chatlaggen er cirka det samme, men det kan du måske vurdere. Den skulle cirka være omkring 20 sekunder begge steder. Men du kan selv sammenligne med, at du skriver den, og så du kan se det henover heroppe. Hvornår min computer registrerer det. Sigurd han ved, hvad det her spil det går ud på. Ikke at du skal afsløre, hvad der sker, ting og sager og sådan noget, men... Okay, det var det godt langsomt, fordi jeg sidder og læser op. Har jeg også advaret andre om. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? Okay, 10 sekunder. Okay, men så er den hurtigere end YouTube. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. Det er faktisk rigtig nok. Det er også det, vi fik hint om der med hvad for noget fiktion, man godt kunne lide. Så må lige skrive det herned et eller andet sted. Print det ind bagud eller sådan noget. Man kan godt lide bittersweet. Det var sådan, det var. Simple følelser med både glade og negative. Nu kan jeg jo afsløre, Sigurd, at jeg går efter den gode slutning med hende her. Hun er min nye digitale kæreste. Okay, ikke helt nu. Nu jinxer jeg det måske. Vi er bare gode venner. Okay, vi er bare gode venner. Gerne lade hinanden lidt bedre at kende. Gerne stopfodre hende med lidt chokolade. Men selvfølgelig kun til, hvis hun siger ja. And she may not always know what she wants. Okay. Det gjorde jeg også sådan lidt i starten, men så valgte jeg alligevel hende her. Fordi jeg tror, at det første digt, jeg lavede, prøvede at gå efter. Først hende med møde på gaden, der er hendes barndomsvennen der. Og så fik jeg lige ramt hende her rimelig godt også. Og så tænkte jeg, screw it. Men hun blev åbenbart ked af det nu, Sigurd. Du har lavet et ordentligt mess. Hun har stadig sådan en hukommelse af, hun er vild med hovedpersonen her. Eller okay, du er selvfølgelig en anden person. Jeg er jo Geralt, the manly man with the deep voice. I noticed his strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. Okay, Brian. Det er hyggeligt, du lige så med, selvom du var bare i seng. Så godt. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupied. It looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? No, you my girl, man, you my girl. I guess, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Nanu? Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, listen, baby. You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, you know? I like my chocolate, I like my girls, and I like my video games. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Oh yeah, I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Jeg er en karakter, der løst er baseret på Geralt of Rivia. Jeg har ikke spillet nogen Witcher-spil. Jeg har bare set det her mandige manhood, der er Geralt. Så jeg kalder ham Geralt, og så snakker jeg lidt dyb stemme. Men jeg er stadig, selvfølgelig stadig en nørderdreng, der ikke forstår mig så godt kvinder. Men langsomt det vil jeg lære det. Takket være den her bogklub. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Han er lidt en smooth talker alligevel, Geralt. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Og med reading, så mener jeg chocolate feeding. Well, as long as as you're okay with it. Det kan jeg love dig for jer, baby. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, det hjælper ikke, hvis der sidder en pige i klassen og sidder og ked af det, fordi hun måske er lidt lun på os. Og så sidder vi så i den anden ende af klassen bare og stopfod en eller anden pige med chokolade. Oh, come on, baby. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Det var sådan Sayori, du gik efter. Blev special friends med. Skal jeg have noget til halsen her? Squatter sidder læse så meget. Læs op så meget. Kan det ikke også passe, Sigurd, du sagde, at der var noget værdi at genspille spillet her? Altså, er der en New Game Plus, eller bare spille helt forfra, eller hvordan er det? Altså, nu du sagde, at det tog 8 timer at spille, for at nå det sådan igennem det rigtigt, eller igennem det for anden gang, eller hvordan man skal forklare det. Okay, vi skal til at vise vores digt. Hvem skal vi først vise det? Det skal vi først vise det til Shiori. Jeg ved ikke rigtig, om det faktisk har nogen betydning, det her. Så skal det være, hun bliver glad i hvert fald. Selvom det så er skrevet med til Yuri. Vi har bare skrevet sådan en kærestebrev. Yuri, dine former er bare så frække. Dit smil ligner bare en guddommelig åbenbaring. Jeg vil smelte i din navle. Kære Yuri. Og så sidder jeg bare og læser op til Yuri. Jeg gør det jo for dig, baby. Altså, du må forstå, jeg er jo din gode ven, ikke? Du er den første, der får det her at vide. Ellers skal du slet ikke spille. Oh my god, okay. Sayori. Hey, Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on. I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specific. He lied. Maybe? That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters. Thank you, Geralt. So, Yuri, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hey. All right. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! Let's do it. I'm gonna go home a little early today. Så får mulighed for at følges med Yuri. It's gonna happen, I know. See Yuri? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Så er der tid til Yuri. Eller måske Monica? Yuri. Yuri, what up? Geralt, you beautiful man. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. Jeg får bare creepy thoughts lige nu. Don't mind me, guys. Det er... Giv mig lige en gang. Nu fik jeg lige sådan en dode-ikon. Det er kun bare dårligt. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Oh, is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Det var pissed on mig. Det var forkert at sige. Sorry guys. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Geralt, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. I have no friends. They all think I'm dumb. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. People like Lenin, a beautiful man leading a country. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. Beautiful. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. Oh, girl. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. What? And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. The feels. People say that about you? Otherwise, people say that about you? Oh my god, vi kan finde den her. Hvis vi skal gå i fuld pervy mode. Kan vi så også zoome ind? No. I'm not a know-it-all, Geralt. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. Det er rigtigt. Be respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a different person, Geralt. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you are always treated me just like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends and score some cute girls. But listen, and I would say I've had at least one success. Hopefully the whole way tonight, but for now, just friends, okay? Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want me do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, part 2. Spændende efterfølger. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing in the distance. A blue-green light flickens. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickens. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. Kan det være Mr. Geralt from Rivia? The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Hvordan vi skal beholde det måske? Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if it'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I can dance. I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back toward me. Det er, at man skal beholde det. Tak. Tak. Det bevarer det med mig for evigt. Put det sådan sammen, og så lægge det ned i brystlommen. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. Yuri. You can... the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Oh. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry. Okay. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess you should move on before Monica says something. Monica? But I'm sure we can talk again later. Wait, what? Hvem er det, du skal læse mit digt? Yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and returns to my seat so I can put a poem away. Lad os give det til Monica. Se, hvad hun siger. Det er blevet bedre end nogensinde før, Monica. Hi, Geralt. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll have Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Gerald. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, haven't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spent with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a walk to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... Haha. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Wait, what? Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I got you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if anything bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total eclipse from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, a lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Oh my god. Tag det roligt. Skal man lige skrive nogle kortere digte, mand. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. Oh my god, roll nu. But a hand catches me beneath thumbs and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Hvad, Sigurd, er de her digte, er de så de samme? De må da ændre sig. I hvert fald nogle af dem må da ændre sig efter, hvad der egentlig forhold med folkene udvikler sig, ikke? The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Der var så mange digte. Jeg kan følge dig. Der er også utrolig meget dialog, når man sidder og læser det op, kan jeg fortælle dig. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my mind. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into, but if you find other people enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. So, last girl on the block, som man siger. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. Jeg prøver at give hende en britisk accent. Jeg er frygtelig til det. You didn't even Og next. Okay, det var bare no. Okay, you three. We have all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something strange just now? Oh? Something did sound a bit unusual. You're three, whatever. That's right. That's right. You deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to this. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your book, maybe. Hahaha. Det er ikke den bedste joke, men det er lige. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did you run off to anyway? I thought you just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Please show some decency. Come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Og der var, goddammit, den skifter mig hele tiden nu. Den skal lige holde øje med, hvem der står, der siger det. Actually, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home too early. Early? Is that so? I hope she's all right. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she is not feeling well? So much for you two being lovey-dovey. Oh no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Hvorfor er det i... Nå, var det... Ser vi det højt, eller hvad? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. Nej, Natsuki, hun er ikke stor fan af mig, og mine værker, kan man sige. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. Jeg ved, man kunne lave det sammen med hende, hvis man var gode venner med hende, så. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Okay, hold on. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Oh. Now, Natsuki is pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah, that may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Hun vil blive crazy. Hun siger, jeg elsker atmosfære. Elsker atmosfære. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Geralt. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Nu skal vi hjælpe. You could always help me out as well. I would be very appreciative of that. That's, is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Hvorfor er min engelsk accent så ringe, eller britisk accent? It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice, and you wouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Nu får hun lidt mere irsk accent. Skotsk accent. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Geralt may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Nu bliver jeg kommet på slås om mig, eller det vil sige så, Natsuki, der hun er i gang med at gerne vil af med os, og Yuri vil gerne have os til hjælp. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Geralt to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Geralt to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Nu blev hun også lidt skotsk. Goddammit, det er svært at adskille med. Sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Geralt, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Oh. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Okay, det er så her, man lige giver mig, ikke? Prøv at se her. Drenge og piger. Så er det så nu her, det sker, ikke også? Indtil videre, der er vi jo gået efter kære Yuri herovre. Yuri. Men. Nu åbner der sig jo faktisk også op en ny mulighed for, at man ligesom lærer The Top Dog herovre at kende lidt bedre. Ikke bare rosinen i pølseenden, men the meaty deal. The meaty meal. Hovedmåltidet, så at sige. Men nu har vi gemt, så vi fortsætter med Yuri. Men jeg tror Monica, hun også kunne være mulig at lære at kende her i løbet af weekenden i hvert fald. Well, I'll probably be more useful helping out Yuri. Me? Eller så, me? Are you serious? Nej, sådan siger hun ikke. Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. Jeg forstår ikke, hun gider jo ikke arbejde sammen med os, så hvorfor hun til at være sur over vores valg? I was just saying. So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Geralt? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Just helping out. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. Yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may be the wrong word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Geralt? Om bare kan giftekniver nu, eller hvad nu? Me? I guess you could say I'm interesting to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously gazes between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Geralt picked me. And also... Hold nu, kan vi bare sige, det er mig, jeg valgte, at jeg skulle lave det sammen med Yuri, ikke også? Den burde ikke stå og skændes. Vi kan bare sige, hey bror, vi er sammen med dig den her weekend, okay? Næste weekend vil vi kaste med dig. Eller vent lidt. Kaster? Nej, vi skal bare mødes, mand. Bare læse den her bog sammen, rullende piger. Oh my god, hot water, shit. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words when she already has trouble with words. Trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would have said at a time like this. Mangler Sayori, she's in our hearts. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of it, but I'm going to say this. Oh? You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Oh? I believe you. Yeah? I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. So I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. De stadig uvenner måske. Please, what are you doing? I turn around. Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Ah, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? Ja, din goof, du skal give hende dit telefonnummer. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Oh? Dude, lad os lave det lørdag, jeg ordner det bare for dig. No problem, man. No problem, man. I bring the gummy. You bring the bear. We got the gummy bears. Oh? My house? Is that the problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Hun er hjemløs, hun lever på gaden. Abort! Alright. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem at all. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way. So I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. With massages. Og købe masser af massageolie, så er vi klar. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Geralt. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you feel bad or something. Wait, baby. You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. Baby, I'll give you 2 good reasons. Cacao and cupcakes. I love making pamphlets. Det bliver spændende, hvis det er lavet noget andet. Du lavede cupcakes med Natsuki. Jeg sidder bare og kæmper for at holde den der stream så super som muligt. Jeg håber, I værdsætter min kamp. Prøv at undgå alt for perverse jokes. Jeg kom i tanke om, at det ene navn rimer på noget lidt skummelt, men lad os holde os væk fra det. Let's take the high road, okay? You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Oh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? I Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah? I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof, even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Handling her. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Hvad mener du med unge mand? Skal du lige huske at sove med hænder over dynen og alt muligt? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But then, until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. Det går delt med hurtigt, hva'? Oh my god, det er også søndag i virkeligheden. Det er helt magisk. Nu må vi se, om Yuri hun lige kommer og banker på ham lidt. Okay, vi skal se her. Jeg sparer lige en sætning over. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feeling aside when she might need me? Godt spørgsmål. I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri is anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. No, isn't anywhere on the first floor. Okay. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. Sayuri. Hi, Geralt. Got a new type of. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Jeg skulle da gerne have musik på. Sådan der. Det er fandme professional mix det her. Det er så bare at sætte en højtaler op på siden af min mikrofon, og så kører det bare. Så kan jeg sidde en headset på, mand. Jeg tror bare alle lydfolk, der nogensinde ser en video her, de sidder bare og græder. Men så passer det fint til stemning, ikke? For den er sådan lidt sørgelig. Så helt perfekt. I guess you're right, baby. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been. Det er så lidt mærkeligt nu, fordi du kan bedre høre mig selv, eller jeg får høre mig selv på en anden måde, før der er det sådan mere Sådan en intern stemme næsten. Nu hører jeg bare mig selv tale. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Hun har hørt om det. Vi bustede drengpiger. Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you, baby? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri, then. Hope you have a good day. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayuri stares me in a random direction. Skål en lille bitte smule længere ned. Sådan der. Nu skruer så langt ned jeg kan. Før den bliver helt stille. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how we're doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Geralt. Oh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally expressed my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Okay, that's dark, girl. Sayuri. I grab Sayuri by the shoulders. Listen, woman. Listen. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Geralt, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? Hey. You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Geralt? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without everyone worrying about me. Shit, men computeren er begyndt at støje lidt ekstra. Jeg tror også, den er ved at få the feels med. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done something. I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Geralt. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Okay, det er lidt svært at le der. Men det er jo selvfølgelig også meningen, det er jo ikke meningen, det skal jo svært at... Jeg går ikke ud fra, at de regner med, at folk sidder og læser alt deres tekst op, men jeg går ud fra, at det er meningen, det skal være sådan en nervøs latter alligevel. Fordi hun har det jo tydeligvis ikke sjovt, når hun sidder og fortæller om det her. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feeling at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Geralt. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But it was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Geralt, Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Geralt. Sayori isn't hugging me back. No, Sayori. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remains at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Geralt. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll be mad if you don't. I'm coming for you. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arm around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Geralt. The only thing I'm not feeling nothing. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. And she does so. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah? It's going to be fun, right? Yeah? How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Huh? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Nu vil I se. Det er jo hårdt, hvis vi skal vælge mellem kommende girlfriend og så gammel veninde, der har afsløret, hun er deprimeret, ikke? Altså, så skal man jo lidt tør for vedkommende har det godt. Selvfølgelig. I'm sorry. Men hvis nu hun selv siger nej, så skedaddle-doodle, og vi er lige away from here. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? I do. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. That's a promise. A promise you can't break, girl. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worried too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Så, må du komme hjem igen. Tung stof, lige tage et hurtigt bad. Så er vi klar til at møde Yuri. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get real nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose... Vent lidt. Hun taler sgu da ikke som hende der. Hun taler sgu da sammen. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's get inside and get you out of that ridiculous blouse. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. Well, that's alright. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? And did you find anything And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yep, pretty much. Det er godt. Jeg havde ikke håbet på det sådan andet, hvor vi havde glemt det, eller sådan en anden pinlig. At least I hope I got everything right. I am sure it will be fine. Og så har vi da et sejrværelse, kan man sige. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. In Russia, we have shit all over the walls. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. Okay, næste gang skal vi nok bare lade det være et stort rod, og så kan du få lov til at rydde det op, baby. I would have gladly helped you clean. I see. That would be even more embarrassing. Endelig fik Garrett også lige accent der. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk of drawers of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. Det var lige private stash, det der. I let go of Yuri's wrists. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? Metal Gear? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. det er ikke et eller andet med, hun planlægger at eksportere folk eller sådan til Novosibirsk eller sådan noget mærkeligt. Although money will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? Ooh. What does that word mean? I don't understand. It's not in the people's lexicon. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. Er lydmixer stadig sådan okay? Det virker bare som, at det ser okay ud, hvis jeg ser op udslaget, men det virker bare som, at lyden for højtaleren er forholdsvis høj. Det er godt, tak. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. Please lean back and enjoy. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh, really? Like what? Let's see. Har du sådan en lysshow måske installeret med? Yuri rummages through her bag. She puts out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the window in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Oh, is that so? That's a very serious science in Russia. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energies, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What would these be used for? Well, I'm going to... Nu får han lidt mere... I stedet for Geralt, så går han lidt mere over i... Solid Snake. Kan jeg godt mærke. Selvfølgelig også en karakter, jeg har brugt lidt mere tid på en... Eller sammen med en Geralt. Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Like Iron Curtain down through Europe, you know? Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Ubuntu? Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Geralt. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Er der et eller andet minispil forbundet med det her måske? I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Hun skal jo skære båndet over, vel? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, what is it? I have no reason to judge. I promise you. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Okay? They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Oh, you're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I think it's kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri releases her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the blade of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Geralt, why do you do this? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through the skin like it's paper. Oh no. It's Russia's secret weapon. Secret military weapons from Russia. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Er det her vampire fanfic, eller hvad? I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Altså, skete der noget lignende i dit cupcake-eventyr, eller hvad, Sigurd? Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri. Mange tak, Hutara, og velkommen til. Jeg prøver at gøre mit bedste. Ja, men det var noget med creme. Okay, det er så lidt mindre freaky, kan man sige. Yuri. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Oh, she doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Goddag, Malte HJ. Det er meget nice, for det er samme hårstil. Det er måske høje tændinger all the way, eller hvad? HT kalder vi os. Jeg ved ikke. Okay, det er bare no hair club. Velkommen til, drenge. Geralt, did you really just do that? You betcha. No, we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Geralt. Yuri giggles shyly. Godt, vi fik den, dreng. Yuri calling me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Where do you keep your bandages? Okay, men fred med det. Piger kan selvfølgelig også kort hår. Det er jo sjældent, de har lige så høje tændinger, i hvert fald lige så tidligt som mænd har, men... I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. And I'm a big manly man. Look, it already stopped bleeding. Kan du se, I så det hele selv? I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifting. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. Smukt. It looks great. Hej Niels, velkommen til. Jeg streamer sent, det er rigtigt. Jeg kunne simpelthen ikke holde mig væk fra min digitale kæreste her. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online. Jeg vil lave en forkert stemme til hende. It's just something I saw online. Really? Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. Så er det bare massageolien nu. What did you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. Damn it. Jeg må lige gemme massageolien med igen. I baglommen. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. Dude, det gælder om at overvinde hende med respekt, okay? Så man kan ikke tage tøjet af hende endnu. Man kan måske vente på, hun til gør det. Jeg ved ikke, om man kommer så langt. Jeg tror, det kan også være, det er et friendzone for evigt. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching these for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then brings it back into my room. Ja, det er et spil. Altså det er noget af det, man kalder interactive fiction. Eller et dating simulator, er det altså specifikt. Interactive fiction, det er ofte meget tæt på bøger, hvor du bare læser små bidder af tekst igennem, og så er der så basal grafik, der bevæger sig samtidig med, og så nogle enkelte steder får du lov til at lave valg. I det er der lang tid siden, jeg har fået foretaget mig valg, men jeg fik lov til at vælge, hvem af pigerne, der er med i den her bogklub, som jeg gerne vil hjælpe med at forberede noget til en festival. Og det er så hende her, og festival, det er ikke så stort festival, det er bare en eller anden speciel begivenhed, der er på en skole. Så hende er pigen, hende er så i gang med at blive gode venner med, fordi jeg har skrevet nogle digte, hun godt kan lide, som man gør i vores bogklub, og vi har siddet og læst en bog sammen, og jeg sidder og håndfodrer hende med chokolade. Det er sådan, man gør, når man gerne vil være kæreste med folk, åbenbart. Og så er vi så i gang med at forberede til den her festival. Og så er der bare super meget tekst, og så sidder jeg og læser det alt sammen op. Så jeg har lige brug for at drikke noget en gang imellem, for ikke min stemme bliver helt smadret. Jamen, det er rigtig sådan en dating simulator, kan man kalde dem. Altså, det er jo så en underart af interactive fiction. Men så er der så forskellige piger. Der er 4 i den her bogklub, man kommer blive en del af. Og så kan man sådan lidt selv vælge at lære dem at kende langsomt. Jo mere du snakker med dem, jo bedre de forhold bliver til dem, jo mere vil de gerne snakke om sig selv. Og så er det så lidt lagt op til, at man skal prøve at se, om man kan blive venner, gode venner, skråstreg til sidst kærester med dem, ikke? Altså ikke med dem, med en af dem. Og så kræver det så visse ting, som man så finder ud af, når du lærer dem bedre at kende, for at du kan nå så langt med dem. Så, Yuri. Yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over the arms. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Too hot to handle. No, not at all. Jeg ved det ikke, jeg har ikke spillet det før. Som regel så når der bestemte punkter, hvor du ligesom skal vælge mellem den ene karakter frem for den anden. Hvor du så lidt bliver testet i, hvad du bedst kan lide på den måde, ikke? Så når du bliver et næste niveau med en af dem, jamen, så kan du ikke rigtig nå tilbage og blive gode venner med de andre, eller kærester med de andre, fordi at de ligesom bliver sure på hinanden, eller sure på dig, over du vælger dem fra, eller sådan noget. Så, sådan der. No, not at all. Men jeg går ud fra, altså jeg går ud fra, at det her det bliver helt, du er syg player. Okay. Det er sådan, man er, når man hedder Geralt, altså jeg kan ikke sige så meget andet. Jeg er ikke ud fra, at det bliver helt dirty, det spil her, fordi det er trods alt godkendt til at blive vist på Twitch, så... There's nothing wrong, so... Let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dripping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Oh, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Oh my god, nu skal hun sådan noget mærkeligt. Girl, the hot eller sådan noget. Yuri smiles at me. Felicia? If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different color across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't så meget at sige. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of funny, you know. Yeah, it is a funny. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to get out and do crazy things to have fun. I just sit around and bore myself. But I read good books. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me making things feel a little bit easier. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Det er så ikke helt mig det her. Jeg har så aldrig rigtig lige gået så meget op i anime, men det er Geralt's Last. Det er hans anime. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Så nu her. Nu har vi lige muligheden, så lige wipe it off. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. Okay. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. Oh, gentlemen. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Så er det lige sådan en minigame her, hvor man skal lige skal rengøre the face. Så laver man faktisk helt ubevidst et Elder Scrolls Clean Faces mod. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water on your beautiful, angelic face. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly hold my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognized from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Så nu, det første kys måske. Yuri slowly pulls away. Det var i det øjeblik, jeg sagde det, så gik det bare galt. Det kunne jeg godt mærke. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. Det er 50 Shades niveau dialog. Jeg har hverken set filmen eller læst bogen, Bjarke, men... Eller Bjarke. Og det var Bjarke, der sagde det. Men du har selvfølgelig lavet en komparativ analyse af de to. Så du burde jo kunne vide det. Det kan godt være, det er den oprindelige inspirationskilde til 50 Shades. Jeg ved ikke helt, hvornår de hiver det rigtige udstyr frem med tasken, så det kan være, det kommer lige om lidt. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly receive my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that looks like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Oh, not yet. It needs to dry first. Så er der lidt en undskyldning for, at faktisk skal blive her lidt nøjere. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. Dude, jeg kan ikke løfte den alene, mand. Det er der ansvaret for den her. Du bliver nødt til at overnatte her. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Looking at paint dry. Altså, det er ikke fordi, jeg aktivt tænker, at vi skal holde øje med den tørre, men det kan godt være, hvis alt bliver alt for akavet, så kan det godt være, det vender med. Is that okay? That's totally fine, man. Totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Wait, what? Trixie furied. Quite. Ha 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 ha. Hvordan lærer man på russisk? Det gør man ikke. You say that I like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, that's not it at all. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too glad. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, dinner. I know that word. So, you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think I would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. Kan vide, om vi egentlig bor alene? Kan vide, om vi bor på kollegie? Eller om det er hjemme med mig, som i mine forældres hus. Det gør det selvfølgelig lidt mere besværligt. Skaffe sig med livet igen bagefter. I think I would want... No, den har vi lidt den. I am sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. You work like a strong communism man. And the important thing is that we get everything done, right? Yeah, that's right. So it shouldn't be disappointing or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. Okay, hun har en syn, hun passer på det måske. Eller en lillebror eller sådan noget. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. Jeg så lige, hun havde fartstriber nede på sine bukser. Det betyder, hun er en cykler. Eller en sjov one. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Nu må du kysse mig ud foran hende andens lejlighed, alt muligt, hvis hende anden hun pludselig ser det. Wait. I kinda say that without thinking about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again, you know? Really do it again. I love painting stuff. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forget you didn't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Geralt. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Så de bare zoomer helt ind på det her billede fra før, så er det nu lige sådan ekstra pixeleret. I like it. Så I ser hendes det bent håndled der. Hun er bare vant til at kaste ninja-stjerner eller sådan i hendes fritid. She's really a ninja. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Når det er, okay, så du lavede et højdepunkt på din Twitch-kanal, og så har du sat det til upload til YouTube. Er det sådan, du laver det, Niels? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Hopper nu 2 trin tilbage her. Sayuri! Så kommer Sayuri udenfor her. Hi, Geralt. Sayuri. Just now we weren't. Skal du finde på undskyld? It's okay, Geralt. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayuri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Så hun bare væk. Whoosh. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayuri waves goodbye after her. Sayuri, listen. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Huh? Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears started to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Geralt? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Det er den effekt, Geralt han har på kvinder, desværre. Nogle gange er det en køs. Ofte er det hede aftener, men en gang imellem, der gør det ondt. Og jeg tror, det er tilfældet nu her igen. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if it could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Geralt. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Wait, what? Monica? Monica? Monica was right about what? Jeg får lidt suspekte feelings lige nu. Eller sådan intuitioner. Det er alle de her spil med mormysterier, man har løst, så er det bare... Something bad is happening. Abort. Sayori, what I said before is true, you know. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Geralt. I'm really scared. What are you scared about, Sayori? Tell me. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Geralt! I like you so much that I want to die. Please, hold no. Please, no, woman. I like you too, man. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my head down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Lad os lige gennem en gang. Nu er det tid her. Det gør vi selvfølgelig her. There we go. Okay. Det må næsten være venskab, ikke? Vi er venner. Jeg tænker, at vi går for det første efter en anden pige. Det gør vi. Altså, that's the truth, okay? Og nummer 2, det er, at altså, vi kan jo bare fordi hende her har en depression, ofte lang tid, måske en kronisk depression, så kan vi jo ikke af den grund pludselig prøve at blive kæreste med hende. Altså det vil jo være en disservice til hende, pludselig også rodet ud i noget følelsesmæssigt hunkus punkus, der bare vil gøre det endnu hårdere for hende. Så indtil videre siger vi på her, tager stabile forhold, vi vil være der all the way, og så kan du altid finde en hot boy senere. Så you'll always be my dearest friend, you know. You'll always be my dearest friend. Så lige meget om jeg for 3 dage siden prøvede på at undgå dig hele tiden, fordi du løber rundt med dine arme i vejret. Men nu, I promise you this, man, I'll be there forever. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seem after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but listen to me. Please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Jeg håber ikke det her, vi skal tilbage til, som det plejer at være. Det er en indrømmelse af, at vi skal ud af The Club. Nu er vi jo lige i gang med at blive gode venner med hende Yuri der. Is that what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Oh, you know, woman. Jeg må lige prøve at se den bagefter, Niels, så. Men du siger den ikke på din YouTube-kanal. Eller jeg går ud fra din YouTube-kanal, du mener, ikke også? Når du siger din kanal. I should write a poem about this. Det må du gøre. Og når du læser det højt, så skal jeg nok klappe. I swear it. So Yuri, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Geralt. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. Okay, jeg vil få det lyde mere og mere psykotisk. Jeg ved ikke, om det kommer til at passe med historien, men nu se. So, Sayuri's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Vil tage indenfor, så vil jeg snakke med hinanden. Sayuri looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayuri! I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayuri through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. Vi er enige, mig og Geralt. Vi er en og samme person lige nu. Smelter sammen through mind melt. Digitale ham. Og så blev der også lige lysere i det, jeg gjorde det. Der var en magi her. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayuri will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Og så starter vores livslange mission om en joke hver dag. Og den skal være god nok til, hun smiler af den selvfølgelig. Så dagens joke, det må være... okay, det er så ikke. It's the day of the festival. Det må så være mandag, dagen efter. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. Det var her, vi havde en aftale. I consider going to her house, wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Så lige til at få dig med at drikke. Det er rigtig næst. Der er noget værktøj på Twitch, der gør det sådan forholdsvis nemt at finde frem til at eksportere sådan højdepunkter undervejs i streamen. Jeg har også selv gemt nogle enkelte highlights på min Twitch stream fra gamle streams. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her, som Tager vi lige en gang til. Sådan er det bare. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Kan vide, hvad hende Monica hun sagde til Sayuki der. Geralt, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared. That has all the poems we've performed. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. Wait, what? In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. Så vi bare taget en random online. Vi sidder og skriver de svedigste digte, mand, og så... Der er ikke noget musik her. Det kan være, det kommer om lidt. Nu må vi se. Okay, der er i hvert fald lyd. Okay, så der kommer musik, når der kommer musik. Det må være svaret. So that's the one I'll be performing. Goddammit, nu er jeg skuffet over os selv. Goddammit, vi er ikke smeltet sammen længere. Vi er ikke mindmeltet. Altså jeg havde siddet op hele søndag nat for at skrive det her skide digt, som skulle klar mandag morgen. Det kan godt være, at det var blevet gjort i sidste øjeblik, men det var fandme blevet gjort. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayora with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. What? Dude, du har lige fået at vide, hun er deprimeret, man. Så kan du ikke bare kaste hende massivt under bussen her. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. Dude, come on, man. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Oh my god. And I suddenly feel awful knowing that's not really that's simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Geralt. I mean, especially after you exchange with her yesterday. Hun ved alt hende. Hun er all-knowing. Det stod også i hendes digt. Oh my god. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But... I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? Turned vi hendes confession down? Det gør vi jo ikke helt. Vi var bare ærlige over for hende. Og sagde, at vi vil være venner for evigt. That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hi, how do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsumi's and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh my god, dude, hun sendte i løbet af weekenden. Så er det bare minus op. Minus, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head, hele vejen her. Get out of my head. Okay, den bliver svær at læse op, den der. Get out of my head before I do what I know is the best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Hun er lidt, hende er Monica, hun er lidt, she's dangerous, man. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Geralt, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written, but more than that, I changed my mind. Wait, what? I'm going to go get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Cliffhanger, det må du nok sige. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? From løb tilbage igen. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Må håbe må lige håbe vi løber hurtigt nok. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they have always been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori. Jeg ved ikke, om det var nok til en YouTube highlight lige fra. Så skulle jeg min kæreste komme ind og slås med mig eller andet. Jeg ved ikke lige, hvorfor det skulle ske, men sådan er det. Hun tæsker mig hele tiden. Jeg får tæsk i vores forhold. Hjælp mig. Please. Please. Sayori. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori. Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Det lød bare som der et eller andet tale, der kommer ud i en lille bitte højtaler et eller andet sted, men det var der ikke. Og så er jeg også lidt freaket ud over, at der ikke er lyd i spillet endnu. Jeg regner med, at der kommer noget musik om ikke så længe. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What? Okay, that's dark. See traceback text for details. Skal jeg også bruge den tekst, eller hvad? Gør vi lige hurtigt sådan her. Jeg ved ikke, hvordan jeg skulle finde det der tekst. Det er jo... det er nok bare lidt mærkeligt. Traceback for details. Der er ikke en menu, der hedder traceback. Det var history. Okay, rimelig dark. That's pretty dark, you know. Prøv lige at se, om vi kan finde Steam her. Hvor er det, vi er henne? Der er faktisk en fil inde i spilmappen, der hedder Traceback, kan jeg se. Og så er der en billedfil, der hedder Happy Thoughts med alle konsonanterne som x'er. Er det temmelig creepy? Lad os lige se en gang. Så står der her teksten her. I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. Det er den her tekstfil her. While running game code. Call a new context, main menu. Restart top context. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Okay. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe that what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I could just spend more time with her, walking her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still wouldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Jeg ved, om jeg så... Okay, så slutter spillet simpelthen. Og det er så det, der er lidt sjovt, ikke? Fordi det er så der hentet til det dokument, der jeg sad og læste. Jeg kan lige prøve at vise jer det egentlig, faktisk. Så skal jeg bare lige hurtigt ændre. Skal vi hurtigt gøre sådan her. Studio mode, så skal vi lige lave en ny en her. Scene 3, yes, den hedder... Den der skal duplicate, den skal scene 3, yes. Og det er så video card capture, display capture med det der. Og så på sådan. Den der, bup. Sådan der, det er spil, ikke? Så jeg kigger på, og så var der den her. Det er så spilmappen. Så måske er det svært for at læse, men så er der sådan her happy thoughts, den her, det her billede her. Så er det lidt skummelt billede her. Så er der meget almindeligt ud, og så er der så den her tekstfil af traceback, som der stod noget om. Og så er det her op med teksten, der vi læste op før, ikke? Det med I'm so happy. Eller I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. Og så er det som hun er blevet, altså som der er nogen, der har sådan slettet inden for spillet, fordi hun åbenbart var troublemaker. Og det kan jo godt være, det som Monica. Der var lidt, fordi hun virkede lidt til, at hun også... Altså man fik lidt det vibe, som om, at Monica var klar over, at hun var deprimeret henover. Så... Men hun havde talt hende til, at hun måske skulle gå selvmord. Altså jeg ved ikke, det var bare sådan lidt den vibe, der ligesom kom fra den samtale, man havde med hende. Men hun havde også det der digt, hvor hun vidste alt på en eller anden måde, som hun var hævet over det hele, eller kunne se alting, ikke? Og hun var også klar over, hvordan man havde interageret med de andre folk, sådan rimelig hurtigt efter, det var sket. Lidt for hurtigt også, ikke? Så jeg vidste ikke om... Går vi lige tilbage til spillet, der er sådan... Jeg ved ikke om hun måske er en eller anden super creeper monster, og så kan hun bare manipulere med spillet, og så har hun bare smadret hende. For du kan også se hende over, ikke? Det var hende der, vores veninde, der så døde her. Hun bare ended. Og den her main menu ser sådan lidt ud nu. Lad os prøve at lave et nyt spil, og så se, hvad der sker. For det ser vi jo ikke møde hende af vennen til at starte med, så hun er slettet fra spillet, vel? Blablabla. Der er sådan igen musikken, kan man høre. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Jeg ved ikke, om der er mange slutninger til spillet. Det kan godt være, at man kan ende hen til den slutning på samme måde, men jeg forestiller mig det, når hun dør. Men jeg tror, det er meningen, at man skal spille spil igen, fordi det er ligesom som spil, der var blevet korrumperet på en eller anden måde, ikke? That girl is blah 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 blah. My neighbor and good friend since we were children, you know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let blah 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 catch up to me. And now, she's gone. What is this? What is this? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Oh my god, nu tilpasser det sig. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Ligesom jeg husker det. Altid alene. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join the club. Og så går jeg ud fra, at det... så må det jo være, hvis Monica virkelig er skurken, ikke? Og hun så er blevet vild med en, eller hvad fat i en, ikke? Og derved prøve på at ødelægge konkurrencen, så er det hvad man kan genspille det, og så prøve med andre af de piger der, og så er det ligesom dem, hun bliver til at eliminere hen ad vejen. Men i første omgang, så bliver det nødt til at være hende, der bliver nødt til, altså hvis hun vil noget med en i hvert fald, så må hun jo være motivationen for at komme ind i klubben til gengæld. Nu hvor man ikke har en gamle veninde til at gøre det. Jamen så godt, Sigurd. Det var hyggeligt at med. Og så kan jeg jo regne ud på det hele, jeg er nået til New Game Plus, men det er også meget klart, når man er begyndt at spille forfra på en eller anden måde. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on video games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Så der er så en mand, der har forstået, hvorfor man skal join en club, kan jeg høre. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Geralt? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having a smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Like, really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Geralt. By any chance, are you looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me very happy. Please. Ja, Niels, vi ses. Jeg skal nok få set på den på et eller andet tidspunkt. Nu må du sove godt. Geralt, Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Geralt, you know that? Oh, it's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Be important? Til en pige? Oh my god. Det er det bedste øjeblik i vores liv, det her. New Game Plus is awesome. Wait, what? gør bare lige på side 2 her, det var lidt skummelt det der. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the room and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the door. I am back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Geralt. Oh. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose arm is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. A small figure makes me think she is probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's time to meet both of you. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. Okay, nu har jeg et spørgsmål i chatten. Vigtigt spørgsmål. Når vi spiller den her genspil nummer 2, går vi så efter Monica, The Prime Babe, / Evildoer of the Game, som nok er den ultimative at ende op med, eller skal vi prøve at kaste os over nogle af de andre igen den her gang, og så se om hun også sletter dem, og så man får et New Game Plus med endnu færre andre karakterer. So, I ran into Geralt in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? White, Monica. Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Natsuki, det er jo hende, der er den mindst. Oh my god. Bjarke, det er jo Mrs. Jailbait. Jeg håbede på, at... Okay. I was going to... Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Geralt? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsumi sit across each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of a literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like a literature. You have to work hard to convince people, and they're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard Just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Grumbler. R. Velkommen til, Mr. R. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Okay, jeg tror, Yuri vil være ligesom den foregående. Okay. You keep a whole tea set. Og det er også det der. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself be intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. Vil jeg fandme den accent, hun fik der? That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime of mine, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Geralt, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is especially impressive, Yuri goes on. Clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with a deep psychological element usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. A real horror book. I read a real horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that much from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really cannot put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yuck, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Oh, there's Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. You can both read and write. That's very, very, very impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit down in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Oh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I don't know. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start funding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Geralt? Hold on, man. There's still one problem. Oh? What's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what has been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Geralt. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? Det bliver spændende at se, hvis de mister endnu en, og historien så fortsætter igen. For så er vi jo, altså så kan de ikke engang få 4 med mig jo. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lighten up. Oh my goodness, really? Yes, sit down, sister, I got this. Do you really mean that, Geralt? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Geralt, I am so happy. Can we become an official club now? We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Okay? Yeah. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over me once more. Geralt, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety wheeling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Skal vi se, om vi skal følges med hjem jo. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the classroom and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day at school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream, it was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Deep stuff, man. Deepest stuff. Prøv at se. Nu gør vi lige nu her. Vi har cirka spillet en halv time. Gør vi det sådan her. Jeg tænker lidt at lade det være den del. Nu kom vi ind i New Game Plus. Vi fik set, der var lidt mystik i det spil her. Så jeg tænker lidt at tage næste episode i morgen engang. Og så lige få kastet sig over spillet her igen. Og så få hørt noget fremragende herlig musik til noget lidt creepy gameplay. Noget lidt sådan på overfladen. Så det hele almindeligt ud. Der er sket noget creepiness. Som lidt fortsætter med at weird us out. Uden at vi sådan hører hætten sammen eller noget. Det kan komme på et andet tidspunkt. Og så må vi se om vi kan blive bedre venner med hende den unge pige. Som vi lige skal have set noget billedidé på med fødselsdato, før vi går videre end noget som helst en venskab. Så tak fordi I så med, og så må I forhåbentlig nyde næste episode lige så meget. Nu må vi se, hvad der sker. Det kommer nok til at gå hurtigere at komme igennem den, fordi at, jeg læste også den første del af den med hurtigt, fordi jeg ved, at der kommer til at ske. Og jeg ser jo bare lige, om det er anderledes, så hvis det ikke er anderledes, så fortsætter jeg bare med at læse det med hurtigt igennem. Uanset, der må komme ændringer på et eller andet tidspunkt. Så er vi klar med her, mens de kører ud. Jeg ved ikke, hvad fanden laver. Vi ses. Ha' det godt. Hej.